the outcomes aren't great for waiting anywhere, to be honest with you.
don't.
That's the problem, is we know that when there's overcrowding,
Hmm.
there's bad staffing ratios. And when there's bad staffing ratios, bad things happen. And
Unfortunately, pediatrics is like the weather.
Yep.
Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's a tsunami. You have to learn to deal with it. But the physicians want everything in a nice schedule, and MBAs want everything on a schedule. And
so I'm in a
spreadsheet doesn't work.
George, right? Luckily, we don't have wars every year. We only have wars every 10 to 15 years.
Yeah.
But we don't dismantle the whole U.S. Army infrastructure once the wars are over and say, we don't need it because we're not at war today. And then tomorrow we have to go to war in Africa. And we don't have soldiers, we don't have tanks, we don't have planes, we have nothing because we just don't need them. It's like the weather. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it doesn't. If we're not at war, we don't need this big infrastructure. That's not true. We need to have a minimal investment in pediatric access.
Yeah.
So that we don't need $1 million rooms that never get used, but your formula was very good. I think that what we need right now is a pediatric urgent care that's embedded into the hospital system with an observational ward that can take care of kids from 6 a.m. till midnight. And at midnight, if they can't be discharged, they get transferred to an inpatient bed in the pediatric hospital.
Yeah.
Because things have changed. Thank God for your grandfather, right? We don't have to do hepatitis B anymore. They get vaccinated. Thank God for Paul Offit. We don't have as much rotavirus. Thank God for Zofran, because I'm of an age where I let people throw up because we were afraid if we use Phenergan, they get too sedated. Then I have to do a spinal tap because I don't know if he's got meningitis or if it's the Phenergan, right?
Yep.
Thank God for prednisone. I don't ever admit a Kruper. I just put him in prednisone. Thank God for prednisone, albuterol, because I can take care of most asthmatics at the clinic and in their house without ever putting them in the inpatient ward. These are all miracles and the great advances that we did. That doesn't mean that we're not going to have cancer, trauma, or other pandemics that are going to require us to take care of our children. And we have not invested in the infrastructure to make sure that happens. That's not about weather. That's just being silly.
No. And